Do you think that the era of major labels is done? Would either of you guys ever consider, like, as things continue to level up and say a major label comes knocking, would you entertain that idea? Or is this indie era at this point?
I don't know, maybe if it's something big like Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really just trying to create something for ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like if it depends on the type of deal.
Of
Like
course.
I haven't researched enough into that, but I wouldn't want to like give up independence because
yeah.
we're both like
I've heard stories of people
yeah,
who've given up big opportunities just because they've wanted to do their like not be known for just joining somebody's label.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and I think a lot of the time, like, I mean, I see a lot of stories online, anyways, about people signing into deals and how a lot of the time it's just like a loan. Like they're giving you a bunch of money to go make the album with or whatever, but then like all the money that the album makes ends up going back to them and all this shit. And it always just kind of makes me think like, but we've got the internet now, guys. Like if you develop a fan base, you don't really need that label pushing you. Like of course they can push you to a bigger audience, I guess, but yeah, it's kind of a toss up. So this is one where there's no real right answer, but
good question.
watch a lot of like Nipsey interviews and like a lot of Rice interviews.
yeah.
I take a game from those like independent artists that really gave it up and really like dug their heels into what they were doing. And like we're both students, like me and Donnie, and we both like learn from the best. We are students of the game, like forever.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Well, and Nipsey and Russ and guys like Tech Nine or whatever, those are some of the best examples you can point to for guys who have done that independent thing and just have no real interest in signing to some deal that's going to tell them they need to do this and that, and they don't own their image anymore. And like, yeah, the majors, their deals come with a lot of different fucking strings attached to them or whatever, where it's like gets you into a few more years, but
Russ,
yeah, awesome.
Russ was the one that kind of pointed me towards like learning these skills myself and like leaning towards like using the ads to kind of push our shit
Yeah,
to because he was saying like everything that the label does you can do with a phone call. Like you can make the call yourself and that's pretty much like you did their job. You know what I mean?
pretty much. Yeah. And it used to be where they would help artists, like they would swoop in and find people who they thought were talented and help develop them or whatever, right? And like that whole side of it is kind of gone. They don't even have like A&Rs for the labels looking for talent anymore. They just fucking swoop in when somebody's blown up to a level on social media where they've got millions of followers and everything they drop gets a million fucking likes or whatever. Like, then they swoop in and they're like, "Hey, would you like this extra little bit of money or whatever?" Like, it's questionable, man. I personally I feel like the age of the major labels should be dying at this point. Like, why are we letting billionaires be the middleman all the time?